me see. I was fast. I didn't even realize that the red button is on already. All right, class, I was quick. So that is to say, we have a very efficient Wi-Fi here in the room. Okay, class. Of course, obviously, the device has begun recording, and everybody would expect more so your teacher that you will show your best participation today, particularly if you are seeking an improvement on your grade. Again, check your grade on a regular basis and find out if you earned the participation points that you had the previous day. Okay, and today I will expect more students participating, and particularly if you missed yesterday's opportunity. All right, again, don't snooze. If you snooze, you lose opportunity. All right, take advantage of it. All right, for your own benefit. Now, before the recording today, during the short, brief warm up, I've asked everybody to put the word imagine. If you haven't put this word yet, like for example, Kevin, he just joined and hopefully he got this word. Type this word at times sum 105. Additionally, we also used class. I have so many things in here. You will see me turning my head around here and putting my mask up. We everybody will think that these pins, as we said before in the warm up, will represent fish of the same kind and the same color. And my best example, I can tell you now that I know everybody is pretty familiar, is goldfish. They may be of different size, of shapes, of color, but they're all goldfish. They belong in the same group of fish. Are we clear on the push on the pins, on how we are going to use it? Type in the chat. Oh, Vincent loved the meeting. Hopefully disconnection. At timestamp 106. Please tell me if this is clear to you on how we're going to use these pins today. Everybody, including students in the room, type in the room. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. Yeah, because we have to know what are these for. Today I will be using multiple science equipment in our lesson with experiment. Okay, and here's what I need everyone to think about. Remember we said in this lesson we are going to look for an evidence, which we have done multiple times in the past, which are information through observation. So you're going to use your observation skills. You will try to notice, or you will try to see and have a look in the next block of time, particularly with the experiment that I'm going to conduct, for you to be able to understand and be able to look for evidence in order to answer the question that we have, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And this question will be our what we call claim. Could you type in this word once again in the room at 108? The word claim. Type in the room. I'm waiting. I can see your name. Carlos did it. Genesis did it. Lovely. Jasmine and Natalia. Lovely. Okay, if you did it a while ago, let me put this mask the other way around because it's not holding up. Maybe this will do the trick. There you go. I think it's better. Let's see. Because I'm tired of putting it up. Oh, thanks, Vincent, for returning back, for joining back. Yes. Okay. We are going to look for an answer to our question. Remember, in every investigation or experiment we do, there is always a question. And the answer to this question is our claim. Let's take a look at the question. Everyone, class, I'm going to read our question out loud, and I need everyone to read with me. Here's the question that we want to answer. How does change of temperature, hot, cold, so, affect the population of one kind of fish? I will repeat. Please read with me. How does change of temperature, we're going to use Celsius, which we always do. Although we in the US use degrees Fahrenheit, we're the only ones. The rest of the world is using Celsius. Let's go by the trend. And we're going to think and do it like a scientist. Because we're going to use what they use. Celsius. And we've used that multiple times in the past. To continue on, we want to know if there will be if the change, whether it is hot or cold, will cause a change in the number of fish of the same kind. In other words, population, which we have used the word population in the past, right? Could you type this word once again? The word population. Timestamp 110. I shall see your name. Nice. Yeah, let's see who is the fastest here. Yeah, lovely. I can see Karen. Yeah. Then, like, how many people in one area? Yeah, population, which we've used in the past. Salinas has a population of, I don't know exactly. Search that in Google. How many people live in one area right now? Here's the question that we want to come up with a claim, which is the answer to the question. We can only do this if we conduct the experiment. All right, how are you doing so far? Are we clear with what we want to accomplish? Yes or no? Are we clear? Yeah, and we wait. No, 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 no. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we have to. We have to. Anything we do, we need to know what's the end, right? If you are cooking, you have the ingredients. If you're looking for a location and you are your GPS will tell you this is where you are heading to. Anything we do has a reason why we're doing it. Okay, lovely. So thank you for being with me. Continue being with me because I think you will learn something new today. And you will be able to make a connection on what we have learned in the past, particularly with looking for evidence and coming up with a claim by noticing or looking at some of the results of an experiment. Okay, and first of all, let me get the materials that we need. Gonna be quick. And let me get it. But keep in mind, we are using the push pin or the pins that will represent fish. Let me get it quick. It says the right here. Can you see this one? Look at it. It's like this is the one that you're gonna see, huh? The label, there's a push pin. There's a pin inside. Okay, you can see this quick little large. All right, Russ, I just did a quick stop, like a gasoline station. A quick stop, okay, in the tables of your classmates. All right, they saw it already. And everybody, including at home, you should be able to see this. Now, here's what I have. Okay. Could you tell me how many glasses do you see? And they are labeled. How many do you see? Type in the room at 113. 4. Yes, there are 4. And you will see that there is water They have more or less the same amount of water. Okay, same amount of water. You're going to imagine, once again, huh? You're going to imagine, make believe that this is an ecosystem or an environment where fish survive, goldfish, so to speak. Goldfish won't survive in the ocean because it's salty. Giovanna left the meeting. Hopefully she returns. Hopefully it's just a misconnection. All right. Think that it is a fish that can live in this fish tank. No salt, just fresh water. An ecosystem, which we have learned in the past. Now, each jar has a label. The label tells us what's the let me get the I told you, you will see me moving here a lot. What's the temperature? We've used this many times in the past. So we're not going to use it now, later. We'll save it. Okay, because in our part of the question is that we want to know this change in temperature. How will it affect the number of goldfish? All right. Okay. Remember how we're not actually using the real goldfish. That's why I said you got to imagine. All right. Let's get to that later. Now, so here you will see, could you tell me what is the temperature? What is the temperature that we will think about of this water in this jar? The temperature has a number and a symbol, which is C. Could you everybody please? What is a temperature? What is supposed to be the temperature of this water in this jar? Everybody should type at 115. Waiting. Yes, 10 C or 10 degrees Celsius. You can just simply put 10. Yeah. And tell me, the first is 10 and tell me the second. This is jar B, 15. So difference of 5. This is 15. And could you tell me the other one? I will be very careful because I don't want any spill on the computer. Yes, 21. It's really an interval of 5, a difference of 5. And guess what? Of course, 30. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Of course, 25. 20 in this case. And then 25. Okay, I should put it the other way around because the pattern is increasing. From 10, not too hot, to 15, a little bit warm, to 20, maybe warm, to 25, maybe quite warm, depending on the organism, right? Okay, so let me show you the entire thing. Here we do have this temperature. I want you to keep this in mind, huh? Because we're going to use this as our small ecosystem, aquatic, so to speak. Now, inside each jar, which act like an ecosystem or an environment, let's put it that way. A lake, for instance, or a river, for example. There are pins inside. There are pins. What are inside? What are inside the jar? Yeah. Pins. They are of different colors and numbers. Okay. So as we said a moment ago, that these pins represent fish. Where is that? Oh, okay. We're doing it. Yes, they represent the fish. All right, let's keep on grinding. Okay, let's keep on working here and thinking at the same time. All right, now, together with this, as seen before the recording during the warm-up, we are going to use the chart. Some of you call it chart, and let's call it a line graph. Everybody, please type the word line graph. Once timestamp 11 or 118 line graph. I'm waiting here. I am waiting patiently. Excellent. Thank you, Jasmine. Oh, where is the rest? Thank you, Abraham. I want to see your name popping a lot there, Abraham. All right, now we're going to look at the line. This is how we show some kind of result. But we are going to imagine that this line graph shows how many fish and which is the most in number with regards to the temperature. Which the most in number with regards to temperature. Because remember, what we want to answer to have a claim, which is the answer to the question, is the change in temperature. That's why we have numbers here, different numbers. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty details of this temperature. We're not just telling, oh, it's hot, oh, it's cold. No, we will be giving some quantitative values here. Remember, quantitative in our lesson during the first school, job with memory. All right, anything with numbers, quantitative. Yeah, we want to show the change in temperature. And at the end of the day, we should be able to answer this question, and that's our claim. But first, we gotta look for evidence. All right, how are you doing so far? Let me know. Tell me. So far, what's your level of understanding up to this point? 5, you know it so well. 4, 3, you know what those numbers mean, huh? Let me see who did it. I'm looking. If you haven't, this is the time for you to get involved. Let your teacher know how you're doing. All right, make certain you are in the Google Meet all the time. Otherwise, you miss. If you miss one thing, hopefully you don't. Anyway, the lesson is recorded, but it's better to do it now. Let me see. Oh, wow. There's a lot of 5 here. Wow. I'm impressed. Lovely. Yeah. But I'm still missing others. Let me see. Yeah, they're here. Please join in the discussion, huh? Okay, now let's look at the more details of the graph. Okay, now let's take a look at the graph. Let's think like a scientist looking at the graph, and let's think like a mathematician. You use this a lot in math. Okay, I'm going to change the take this away for the time. Oh, you know what? I think I can do it together, but I need to be very safe. I don't want to spill, otherwise I will have an early shower. Oh, shower just like Kevin, huh? All right, there you go. All right, class, can you see the graph? Type in the room at 122. Otherwise, I need to, lovely, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness I don't need to move these things around. All right, okay, lovely. It's nice to be side by side, by the way. Nice, isn't it? Okay, we got 10, 15, 25, and wait. Let's put it this way. This is 10, 15. That's good from lowest to highest. 15, 20, and that's the warmest. All right. Okay, everybody, please look at the tip of the pen, and I'm going to point some numbers and words and tell me what they are. Could you type in the room what's this? Type the word, please. At 123, I can see your name. Participation. Yes. All right, let's do a matching game. I'm going to match this with this. Could you tell me how many fish is this? How many fish? How many fish? Fish. Oh, mask. All right. Wait. How come I don't see number? Tell me how many fish? I'm waiting. How many? How many am I pointing? 6. Right, please. Okay, don't. So keep being on. All right, now Oh, let me give you an example. Watch me first. If you know how to do it, see if the way you will analyze or study the line graph has a similarity to how am I going to do it. If there's similarity, then we're good. Mm-hmm. You know it. You can do it your own way. But I'm going to show it first. Let me do it. I do it, you watch, all right? I'm going to think like a mathematician and a scientist at the same time. Okay. I'm going to look at the graph. So, I noticed, let me get that word. Ah, wait, class. Hold on, class. I think I left it in the. Yes, I did. Sorry. The good thing about this is a mobile. Okay. I noticed. Dot. I saw it. Dot. There are different temperatures here on the line that goes from the left to the right or the right to the left. 10 degrees, 15 degrees, 20 degrees, and 25. And they are similar to the jar. Yeah, yeah. I noticed that. All right. And I noticed that the number of fish 8642 are on the side of the line graph and they are increasing in number from the bottom to top. Okay. That's what I saw. Now, I will try to make sense one at a time. But I'm going to give you one. Please look at me and listen. How am I going to match my explanation to what I will see? All right. Okay. Are you still with me, by the way? 126. Type in the room. Waiting, waiting. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. All right. Okay. Let me give you an example. Right. I, I like this highest part. So I noticed that there is a blue line here and it looks like a mountain. I want the top one. Okay. If I'm a student thinking like a mathematician and a scientist, I will find out that, and I know that a line graph shows information like this. I noticed that there are 6 fish at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mhm. And it looks like it's the highest peak and has the highest number of fish before the number goes down. Yeah. Ah, I know you noticed that too, right? Have you? Have you? Waiting, 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 waiting. Let me show you this once again. This is what I saw, that at 20 degrees Celsius, there is there are 6 fish that I think they are good in this temperature. Yeah, the 20. Could you tell me how many push pins do you see here? Type in the chat, how many pins do you see? I'm waiting, 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 wait. Yeah, thank you. If you haven't typed anything yet in the last minute, yes, there's 6 pins. Later, towards the end of the lesson, we're going to measure the temperature of each one. And I'm going to use ice to make it a little bit cooler or colder. And I'm going to use some warm water, mix it with this, see if there is a change in temperature. Remember, we are using our imagination. There are 6 fish, and the temperature is 20. There's quite a lot as compared to. Tell me now, help me. Now you help me. Everybody, please help me with this. There's more fish here at 6 at 20 degrees Celsius. Could you tell me? Tell me, help me. At 15 degrees, how many fish are there? Look and follow. At 15 degrees in the jar, how many fish are present? 4, yeah, -2. Yeah. But at 20, it looks like the number of fish increases. Oh, looks like I think it looks like the fish love 20, huh? Because they're surviving, I guess. Now I'm looking at some of this. I think I'm finding some kind of evidence in here. I noticed that when the temperature is about 20, there's more fish. There's 6. But when it is at 15, there's only 4. Could you tell me how many pins do you see? Let's see if I have 15. Yes, tell me this is 15. How many pins how many fish do we have there? Type in the room. Waiting. 3 only? 15? 3? Let me add one more. I want 4. I want 4. I miss one. Oh, fishy, fishy, fishy. There you go. 4. Yeah. Remember, we are making a simulation here. If I put that way, we're imagination. We have a big imagination here, like a make believe. But we're applying some principles behind. All right. Okay. Let me do a quick time check. Oh, we're good. Enough to finish the lesson, and maybe a short video clip. We'll see. Let's play by ear. Because eventually we will change temperature. Okay. All right. Last but not the least, on the ground. Tell me once again. Help me. Help me. Help me. So now we have 4. Okay. What about? I notice that there is a decrease in decrease in number of fish at 25, and here I think the number is about maybe between 6 and 4. So let's take a look. How many do we have at 25? Could you tell me how many fish do you see represent? This is a 25. Yeah. As compared to 20, which is the most number. So in other words, if I am going to look for evidence, which are proofs, in order to make me answer this question, that's when I give a claim. Then I can say that change in temperature can cause fish to be more or fish to be less. Yeah. In other words, could affect the number of fish of the same kind. Yeah. Did you get my point here? Did you get what I just said? Tell me. Yeah, okay, huh? Okay, I can see that. Yeah, thank you. But okay, I'm going to help. Okay. Meaning help me with the next part of this lesson, huh? All right. So I found out that when there is a change in temperature, according to this little simulation experiment we're imagining, that when there is a change in the temperature, there's also change in the number of fish of the same kind, and that's why the graph is going up and then eventually going down. So when there is a higher temperature, there is a decrease in the number of fish. Okay. All right. All right. Tell me how you're doing so far. Show me your level of understanding. 5, I know it so well. You know what 4, 3, 2, 1 stands for. Keep in mind, we try to answer this question looking at the graph at this time, and we have some evidence by looking at the graph. And I believe we have an answer to this. All right? Okay. Lastly, we're going to actually change the temperature of the water. Oh, by the way, first of all, are you still with me? Type in the room at 134. Yeah, see my smile? Oh my god, this. Yeah, smile and the world you'll smile. Yeah, that's the only thing we need to do. No matter what, we gotta smile. And the world will smile at you, right? Okay. Who knows, you're making the day of one person much better when you give them your real smile, by the way, real smile, not a forced smile. All right, let us change the temperature. So what am I going to do? First, let's measure the air temperature. Air temperature. Let me ask people here in the room. No, 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 no. Could you tell me which temperature it is? What? Come on. Tell me which temperature. I can do it. Go into the point. Okay. I just asked them what's the temperature of the room in Genesis. Yeah, thank you, Genesis. It's the room temperature. It's pretty comfortable, right? Yeah, it's. I feel like summer outside. Yeah, I'm fine going to. Okay, ride on my half bike during lunch. Enjoy the sun. All right, right after this, when you grab and go outside and do a little bit of a walk. Yes, yes, yes. Especially if you've been sitting for a while. Yes. Okay, now let's measure the temperature. Jose, did you get that, Jose? Yes, thank you. Let us measure the temperature of one. Remember, let me tell you, this is water from the same faucet. They're the same. They are of the same temperature. Let me do a quick time check. No, 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 no. Okay, until we have time. Yay! I love it. I love it. Okay, let's measure the temperature of, let's say, the 20, because the 20 has the, I guess 20 is the best temperature for this goldfish, right? Because they're the most tempered. Yes, where's the 20? Yes, let's take a look at the 20. Would you tell me the temperature of the water? Let's see. Hold on, hold on. See if they're similar to the temperature of the room. Tell me, class, what's the temperature? No, I'm waiting. Did you lose your connection too? Oh no, I'm back. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm the one who lost connection. I'm back. Okay, it's still recording. Yes, expect that this other three have the same temperature. All right, I'm going to heat water a bit. I'm doing it now. There you go. Hot light, and give me less than a minute. I'm going to the fridge and grab an ice cube. Because remember, we want to change the temperature. Tell me what color, Jasmine. Type in the chat. All right, Jasmine tells us, type in the chat. Okay, what color? What color is the ice do I have? I'm waiting. Type in the chat, what color? I'm lost my. Red, right. Okay, oh, great, thank you. Looks like my computer is gonna erratic at this point, but it's still recording. Yes, the color here doesn't matter. So the water is warming up. I'm going to add, let's see if we can decrease the temperature of, let's have the 10. I'm going to add some water here, and of course, so this will start melting. That's a 10. And the temperature of this is around 20, 21. All right, so first let's measure the temperature of this water with ice. Tell me what's the temperature right now? Waiting, sorry. Hold on. I'm waiting. Wait, I think you can't see it well, but I can. But I need you to tell me. Oh, my mask. Oh, there you go. Tell me what's the temperature right now. Waiting. A timestamp 140. Yes, thank you, Natalia. Yes, it's actually it's really going down fast. All right, so this is 6. So I'm going to transfer this to the 10. We'll see if there will be a change in the temperature. Remember, there's only two push pins here, 2 fish. We'll see if we can. So imagine this environment has a temperature of 10, and according to the graph, that there are going to be less fish. All right, and let's see what's the temperature of this now. Could you tell me the temperature? Everyone, please. Waiting. 18. All right, we want to bring it down a little bit more. I'm going to put the ice here, and the hot water is getting hot now. Come on. Wait. Gonna put some little bit. Oh! Did you see that? There we go. I'm gonna let it melt, and then we're gonna get the warm water. Gonna get melt, and here's the warm water. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. This is the warm water. Could you tell me the temperature of the hot water? While waiting for the water to cool. All right, tell everyone, please. This is going to be high. Waiting. Type in the room. What's the temperature of the hot water? Waiting. Yes. 43, 44. Now, let's see. Imagine this is the hottest, and there's the least number of, meaning the population or the number of fish went down in our lesson. See if we can change the temperature of this by adding water, hot water. Remember, this is about 22. Tell me what's the temperature now? What's the temperature? Sorry, can't. Tell me what's the temperature. Waiting. Yeah, it's even warmer. So what does it mean? If it is even warmer than 25, would you think, based on our graph or table, will this be even better for the fish to survive? 25 and higher? What will you say? Will there be more fish to survive or less fish to survive? If it is 25 or higher, let's say. If it is 25 or higher, will there be more fish to survive or less fish to survive? Waiting. Yes, less fish to survive. So, incidentally, we only have here 25, but if we have 29, just like what we had, we may expect that there will be less and less and less fish. All right? How are we doing lately? Are we getting the point? We now change the temperature, and this jar are representing the different kinds of environment. All right? Tell me, how's your level of understanding? If you know what does 5 mean, what does 4 mean, yeah, let me see. Waiting, waiting. See me? I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Waiting for the rest. Okay. All right. Jose. Oh, finally, Jose, I see you. Yeah. What about Vincent? Okay. Natalia, where are you? Karen. Yeah, thanks, Karen. Hope you feel better, Karen. Are you coming back to school soon? Or you just decided to stay home? Because you were here the first day. All right. Now, once again, we have evidence and we had an answer to the question. And this is our question a while ago. Did we answer our question in this lesson? Have we answered? Yes, we did. Yes. I think we also added some scenarios here and we tried to notice changes by looking at the graph. And we did use our imagination, did we? Did we use our imagination? Yes, we did. Yes, we pretended that these pins are fishy of the same kind. All right? Have we accomplished our goal? By the way, have we accomplished the goal? Our goal is to answer the question, be able to look for evidence, and be able to look at this chart or graph, which is very essential tool that we use. You notice that we spend quite a chunk of time on this. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let me check the time. Let me see what can we do in the last 4 minutes. So thank you for the opportunity of your time, and I'm going to turn the recording now and stop the recording.